Hey guys, just thought while I'm going through some stuff, well, this at Marketplace for a while, and I know it's got to be a big transformer in this. It's a BOSCH AL2411DV 7.2/24 volt battery charger. Well, I got rid of a couple of tools that I had in the past, and never is not technically interested in it. But what I'm going to do is take it apart. It's 4 screws on the bottom of that one, fitting holes. No, that's a thought. So, just had a cup of tea before recording this. Oh, wake me up a bit. Every time I get tools out, why is there always a flat ones that get out first? So, with this sit down, I'm doing it because I've got to do it while feeling. It's got it. It's got that one. Because I've had some old DVDs what I've got totally behind me. And then you can tell I'm a Stitch fan. Can I do the voice of Stitch? I can a bit, not a lot. Let's off that one. Yeah. I'll get a better one. Oh, I don't see how I'm knocking that one up. Yes, it's been funny. Try to be. So yeah, I've just been sorting out quite a fair bit of stuff. Games that I find and what I used to play with. That's what I've been saying on the previous video. Well, I can't find a better. Would that do it? Yeah, that just fits in the hole. Some real dog jokes. Yeah, so just thought I get into it. Don't know if that's what I'm doing or not. Sort of, people say, I do know here when doing it. Because the feeling. See if I can. Okay. I think it is, but then I think it's slightly. Oh. That won't fit down it, would it? No. So I'm going to try something. That's better. That's proper bit. Because sometimes it's like a quarter of a mil. Like 10,000 to a tenth of 1,000. Yeah, got it. See? And people say, what do you mean by tenth of 1,000? Because say for example like this Tinder DS Scramble game. Yeah. Say like this is like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 25 something. Yeah. if I say two, like 2 over 25 mil, it's like each one's in mil, 25 mil. It's just, it's like a big difference from that to that to that. Yeah, because it gets bigger and bigger. Well, technically that, but the width or size. So, let's see if it has one. There you go. So that can go in e-waste. So there's a motherboard in it and transformer. If it don't, so it does. So I got cutters. Oh no, I don't. Wait. Yeah, that's better. Cut that off. There. No, cut it off. There. Cut that bit off there. That bit off there. Always cut it close as you can. So yeah, there you go. Copper transformer. It's still be copper. So yeah, we just try and get into it. Right, hurting myself. I could do it so many times before. Copper. Is that copper? So yeah. Then with this, these two bits are alley. That bit alley, but then it depends what that is. Which it, yeah. It is a magnet. What I got around. So yeah, I'll cut them off now. Then these bits, like alley, they could be either brass or stainless. But yeah, a lot of people say, you know, with these guys what does scrapping and that, do they take stuff apart like DVDs and videos? Most often does, they say. So why? Because it's, well, I don't expect that doing that, but it's somewhat does, and it's somewhat don't. Somewhat does, somewhat don't. And it's like, why? Because it's like, because something like could, but just choose not to. Yeah, like going with steel. But if you watch something like on YouTube, a guy called E-Waste Ben, E-Waste Mike, E-Waste so and so, E-Waste that, you see them, they'll probably say like that. No, I know about stuff, but yeah, that'll go in as low grade. Well, but some bits, if it all got on, it'll go as like mid grade. But then it's like, how does that work out? But it's like with that game on the sound. Somewhere in it. It's like that game on the sound, yeah. That some people what does stuff like this, where you see it's got gold on it, but then when it's got plastic, it's 99.999999% plastic. that little bit of gold. But if you had about 10, 15 of them, it might make a gram. I don't know. Never took it apart. If you do, let me know. But yeah. But some of these, I just put it in as, put it in the steel, and it'll get crushed and eventually melted down. Yeah. Then plug. But yeah. I've just been watching what's it called, Fake Britain. How some of these are good and some are fake. So yeah. I see a lot of people, yeah, with plugs where they cut it there. Some cut it off, some cut it there. People say, oh, you cut it off there, because that's just going to be mainly rubber. Well, if I cut it, and no, it's a slightly nightmare, but yeah, you know what it plug is, yeah. That's where, that's that side, right? So you go, oh yeah, that's more there. But there, just more rubber than there. But wait, it's this cable, straight down the middle. If I can do it, yeah, then if I cut it down that middle, then if I can squeeze the cutters in, they go on that side. Tell you that you can't see what I'm doing at the moment, just going to put it straight down the middle. Yeah, it's like me now, yeah. I just cut that in half. Or if I do this, yeah, now that's just 7% rubber. Now that's just a copper cable with a copper inside on it. Yeah, there's nothing in between the cables. Yeah, now that's just rubber. That's what's in it. And just with that, that's a gram there. So yeah, if you wanted to try and get a kilo, look at the same size compared to my hand. Same size as my pinky. Yeah. To weigh for a kilo, get a handful on it. So just with that lot, if I said that a lot up, that would go in as household cable, and it's something. But then if I took it out, it goes in a single, and it goes in as so-and-so. But then if I got it and stripped it, well, for example, I took something apart the other day, an hard drive. You see, look at that for example. See the plastic, but then the copper's on the outside. Yeah. Well, I expected nothing in half then. I'll do it this way. Yeah. If I weigh that in, it'll go in as irony copper. Irony alley. Yeah. Because it does. But then now, for example, just for that, with the copper cable, with the copper still in it, it's just like this, for example, with that. That's just the plastic, and that's just the cable. That will be inside that. So then that will go in your bright copper wire, or your dry wire. So, same with your plugs. If you see this now, it's this brass and the plastic. You went the way they're meant, they'll put it in as irony alley. Why? Don't know. Yeah. But now if I got got that, got an hammer to it, that will physically come apart. So, what it, normally, well, I'm just stabbing that, but the cable went. Yeah, just that. But then, okay, and what you're going to have to do is just push it through like that, pull them out. Simple as that. Is that what you push, you see? Mainly, this is a brass. But then, don't forget to cut your copper off. So you look at that, you see. But then, we'll have a copper then. So there you go. See you done.